Hello guys, this is the solution of your homework. First, exercise 4F, question 1a. You have to differentiate y5. That means 5 to the front and then minus the power by 1 and then times it with dy over dx. Don't forget the dy dx. Next is 1b. For 1b, you will differentiate this one first, 3x squared plus, and then you differentiate 2y squared. It will become 2 times 2 equals to 4 and then minus the power by 1, and then don't forget to write down dy over dx. Next is c. For the c, you will differentiate this one first. You will have 10x plus, and then you differentiate ln y. Ln y will become 1 over y. Don't forget to write down dy over dx. Then the next is d. For the d, this one will become 0. You don't have to write down anything because it's 0. The sign will become cos y, but you have to write down dy dx after the cos y. And the last one for question 1 is 1e. For this one, you have to use uv. It's multiplication of 6x squared and y cubed. That means the u equals to 6x squared and the y cubed equals to v. Okay, so the u prime is 12x and the v prime is 3y squared. Don't forget to write down dy over dx after you have the result. Next, the formula is u prime v. So u prime first, u prime v, and then plus uv prime. U v prime is 3y squared dy over dx. That's it. If you want, you can factorize this one, but you don't have to. My bad. We can simplify the 6 times 3 ya. 6 times 3 equals to 18, so the final answer is 2y cubed plus 18x squared y squared dy over dx. This one. Next is 2a. For question 2a, you have to find the dy dx. So first, differentiate this one. You have 3x squared, and then for the 2xy, you will use uv. That means the u equals to 2x, and then the v equals to y, u prime equals to 2, v prime equals to 1, dy over dx. That's it. Okay, the formula is u prime v, so this one is plus, and then u prime first, u prime times v, and then plus u v prime. V prime is dy over dx plus the differentiation of y cube is 3y squared dy over dx, and then equals to differentiation of 10 equals to 0. Okay, and then next is I want to move this 3x squared plus 2y to the right hand side, and I will factorize the dy over dx. Dy over dx, open brackets, 2x plus 3y squared equals to negative 3x squared minus 2y, and then I will move the 2x plus 3y squared, negative 3x squared minus 2y over 2x plus 3y squared. So this is the dy over dx. Next is question 2. For question 2, we have 2 multiplication right here. So this is the first one. I will use u equals to 2e to the power of x, and then the v equals to y. That means the u prime equals to 2ex, also the same. The v prime will be 1, and then dy over dx. Okay, use the formula u prime v first. U prime means 2ex times v, v is y, and then plus uv prime, u, and then v prime is dy over dx. That is for the first, and then for the second one, we have to use uv one more time. I will take u equals to e to the power of 2x, and then the v equals to y to the power of 3. That means u prime equals to e to the power of 2x times 2, and for the v prime is 3y squared dy over dx. Okay, so we plus it one more time. u prime first. U prime v, the v is y cube, and then plus u times v prime. V prime is 3y squared dy over dx, and then equals to 10. The 10 will become 0. And then I will move this and this to the right hand side, and then I will factorize the dy dx. Factorize dy dx, you will have 2ex as the remainder for the first one. For the second one, you will have these expressions, and then when you move it to the right hand side, you will have 2exy minus this one is 2e2xy cubed. And then next is to divide, so negative 2exy minus 2e2xy cube, oh my god, that's so confusing, over 2ex plus e2x 3y squared. Then if you want to simplify, you can take out the ex, so dy over dx, maybe you should just leave it like that. So you can take out the 2ex, the 2ex will give you y plus ex. Remember, when you factorize something, that means division, so e2x divided by ex equals to ex. Oh, also the y, yeah, y can be factorized, that means this one is 1 plus exy squared over, for the bottom part we can factorize the ex, you have 2 plus 3exy squared. Okay, and then you can cross out the ex, so you'll have that one as the final answer. Next is question 3. For question 3, let's differentiate the function first. First is x squared. X squared will become 2x, and then 3xy, we have to use uv, u equals to 3x, and then v equals to y, that means u prime equals to 3 and v prime equals to 1. The formula is u prime v plus u v prime. V prime is 1, so we are done. Next is the negative 5y will become 5, but don't forget to put dy over dx, and then for the x cube it will be 3y squared. Oh, my bad, this one should be 1 dy over dx. That means wait, u prime v plus uv prime. Oh, this one we missed the dy of dx. Don't forget the dy of dx, yeah. I also usually I forget that one. Negative 5 and then dy over dx, and then for the y cube it will be 3y squared and then dy over dx. So don't forget that when you differentiate y, you have to put dy dx after you have the result. Okay, this looks good, and then I will move this to the right hand side. I will have negative 2x minus 3y, and then I will factorize the dy dx right here. We will have 3x minus 5 plus 3y squared. That means dy over dx equals to negative 2x minus 3y over 3x minus 5 plus 3y squared. Okay, you should do it like that, but I want to teach you something, because the question wants you to find the gradient. You don't have to simplify the dy dx, but instead you will insert the value of the y and x directly. Yeah, so 2 times 1 equals to 2 plus 3 times 3 equals to 9. This way you will have the result faster. So so this one is dy over dx minus 5 dy over dx, and then this one is 3 times 9 equals to 27 dy over dx. See, it's faster. And then I will move the 11, 2 plus 9 is 11, move the 11 to the right hand side, and then this one is 22 plus 3 is 25 dy over dx. That means the gradient or the dy dx equals to negative 11 over 25. That's it. Next is question 5. Question 5, you have to find the tangent. That means you have to differentiate it first. For the first one, you'll have 4x. For the 3y squared, you'll have 6y. Don't forget the dy over dx. And then for the negative 2x, you'll have negative 2. For the 4y, you have 4 and then dy over dx. And then for the 4 equals to 0. The tangent means you have to find the gradient. To find the gradient, you only have to input the x and the y all together. So you'll have 4 right here. This one is negative 12 dy over dx minus 2 plus 4 dy over dx equals to 0. Later you'll have the dy over dx. And then next is 4 minus 2 equals to 2. Move it to the right hand side. Negative 2. Negative 12 plus 4 is negative 8 dy over dx. So dy over dx equals to 1 over 4. 2 divided by 8. Next is to find the gradient. Y minus y1 equals to m times x minus x1. This one is the x1, this one is the y1. So you just insert it. Negative 2 equals to, the gradient is 1 over 4. X minus x1 equals to 1. And that's it. You only have to simplify. Y plus 2 equals to 1 over 4. X minus 1 over 4. And then I'll move the 2 to the right hand side. Minus 1 over 4 minus 2 is negative 9 over 4. There you go. This is the tangent. The next is 4g. For question 4g, we have x equals to 2t cubed. That means dx over dt equals to 6t squared. And then the dy over dt equals to 2t. And that also means dy over dx equals to dy over dt divided by dx over dt. That means dy over dt equals to 2t, dx over dt equals to 6t squared. So overall you will have 1 over 3t. Okay, that is for question 1a. Next is question 1e. As usual, we find the dy over dt first. So this one, the 1 will become 0. The tangent will become secant theta. Oh, my bad. Should be the dx over d theta. And then this one, we have y equals to cos theta. That means the y over d theta equals to negative sine theta. That means dy over dx equals to dy first, negative sine theta over dx is secant squared theta. And then I, for the I, we will have dx over dt equals to e to t times 2, the chain rule. And then dy over dt have to be in uv, so u equals to t cubed, and then v equals to et, because we have multiplication right there. So u prime equals to 3t squared, and the v prime equals to et. Same. That means this one is u prime first, u prime v et plus u, and then v prime is et. Okay, let's leave it like that. And then dy over dx equals to dy first, 3t squared et plus t cube et over 2e to t. Okay, I think we can divide them all by et over et. That means we will have 3t squared only plus t cube only over, for this one, 2 this is the answers. Next, question 2. The question says the gradient equals to 0. That means we have to find the dy over dx first. So dx over dt equals to the differentiation of 3t is 3, and then dy over dt equals to 3t square plus 8t minus 3. And then to find the dy over dx, we can rewrite it like this: dy first plus 80 minus 3 over dx. Dx equals to 3. And then because the gradient equals to 0, so I will make this into 0 over 3, and then cross multiplication, you will have 3t square plus 80 minus 3 equals to 0. Then I think we have to factorize this: 3t and t, 3 and 1 plus and minus, t equals to 1 over 3, t equals to negative 3. Okay, so this is the value of t. Next one is 8. For this one also the same, you have to find the dy over dx. That means dx over dt first. The differentiation of t equals to 1, the differentiation of ln will become over x, that means over t. And then for the dy over dt, you have to make the y into this form first, 9t to the power of negative 1. That means the differentiation of t equals to 1, differentiation of this one is negative 9, t to the power of negative 2. That means altogether you will have this result. And then we have to find, I should make the no worries, dy over dx equals to 1 minus dy first, like this, over dx. Okay, and then as usual we will multiply them all by t squared to eliminate the small fractions. So this one is t squared minus 9 over, this one is t squared plus 4t. I think we already got it. Yes, nice. And then d, we have to find the stationary point. That means this one equals to 0. So 0 equals to t squared minus 9 over t squared plus 4t. Then we cross multiply this. You have t squared minus 9 equals to 0. That means t plus 3 times t minus 3 equals to 0. T equals to negative 3 and t equals to 3. This is the values of t. But the question wants you to find the y coordinates of this point and determine. Okay, so next thing is to find the y. To find the y, you only have to input it into y equals to t plus 9 over t. When t equals to negative 3, the y equals to negative 3 plus 9 over negative 3, y equals to negative 6. So this is the first y, and the second y is t equals to 3. That means y equals to 3 plus 9 over 3. 9 divided by 3 equals to 3. 3 plus 3 equals to 6. So this is the second value of y. Has one stationary point, it says. Oh, because the t has to be greater than 0. That means we have to reject this one, reject this one, guys. So y equals to 6 only. Next is to determine whether it is maximum or minimum. We have to use the second derivative of this one. So we have to find the second derivative of this one, this and this one. Yeah. Okay, let's try to find the second derivative. D square x over dt square equals to, you have to change this into 1 plus 4t negative 1 first, and then you differentiate. 1 becomes 0, negative 1 go to the front, and then t negative 2. This is the second derivative. And then d square y over dt square equals to, for this one we will use this instead. So 1 becomes 0, negative 9 times negative 2 is 18 to the power of negative 3. So dy over dx, sorry, d square y over dx square equals to 18t to the power of negative 3 over negative 4t to the power of negative 2. And then when you insert t equals to 3, the value will be negative. That means it's maximum. Okay, that's it guys. That is the solution of your homework. I hope that you can understand it well. If you cannot, just ask me. Thank you guys. Bye bye.